Good evening, everyone. How are you this evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just give me a few seconds as I am trying to share. I'm trying to share the YouTube link for those that wouldn't be able to join via Zoom. So give me a few seconds. I will be there now. Make sure you do not leave. In 2 minutes, I'm done. I am almost there. I'm trying to share the YouTube link for those that will be joining via YouTube. Please give me a few seconds. I'm almost there. Thank you. While I am doing that, please confirm that you can see me. Confirm that you can see my slide as well, so that once I'm done, we kickstart. While I am trying to share my YouTube link for those that will be joining via YouTube, please confirm that you can see my face, confirm that you can hear me clearly, and also confirm that you can see my slide. Right now on my screen, I have Elevate Your Diction. Please let me know in the chat if you can see my face, you can see my screen, and you can hear me clearly. I'm trying to share the YouTube link, so give me a few seconds. But while I'm at that, confirm you can see my slide, confirm you can see my face clearly, and confirm you can hear me. I'm almost ready, please. Give me a few seconds. I am almost ready. I'm trying to share the YouTube link for those that will be joining via YouTube. You have to start before you can be able to get the link. That's why it's this late. So Yes, yes, I am ready. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience. I love your energy too. So I welcome you once again to the Elevate Your Diction webinar. My name is Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya. And today we will ride together towards helping you speak better. Please, I need you to quickly get a pen, get a book, and get water. Please get a pen, get a book, and get water. Yes, I want to make sure you're not dehydrated or you're not in any space that you do not like as we start. So get a book and a pen so you can have something to take note of, and also get a bottled water so you can always have something to sip from. I also have water here. So tonight, I will be sharing with you a 3-step formula that will help enhance your diction. What exactly is diction? My conversation with people have made me realize that some people do not even know what diction is. Diction simply means how you speak a language. Interestingly, every language has its diction. Your native languages, they have their diction. English language, French, or any foreign language, all has its diction. And what that means is when you speak a particular language the way it is meant to be spoken, the people in that language would say that you have good diction. But when you speak it otherwise, then we say you have bad diction. So for example, I am a Yoruba woman. If someone calls my name and say, Bukalar, I will feel like, oh, is this how to speak Yoruba? No, 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 no. Let's assume I'm trying to speak the Igbo language and I'm saying, Bia. An Igbo person will look at me again and say, what's this? That's an example of bad diction. But if I say the way it should be said, then I have good diction. So I believe we all understand what diction is. If we do, please say I in the comments. Say I in the comments so we can go ahead. I want to be sure we are on the same page. So tell me I in the chat. Very well. I appreciate your feedback. So while you're saying that, I'd also like to know where you have joined me from so that as I use native languages as examples, I would not leave out any language. I am a Yoruba person, but I want to understand that we have people from different parts. Okay, someone said Abeokuta, another person said Katsina. Okay. So while we're doing that, I want people to join on YouTube as well. Remember, I just shared the link. Somebody said Lagos. Another said Delta, Abuja. Oh, Abuja people, I'll be in Abuja this month. And I'm opening a slot. You get to know more about it later. Akwa Ibom, Taraba, Bauchi, Oshun, Abuja, Oshogbo, Kaduna, Lagos, Bayelsa, Abuja, and lots of Abujas. So Abuja people, be ready to accommodate me this month. Lagos, Edo, Ondo, Abuja, Port Harcourt. Wow, Edo, Abuja. A lot of Abuja people here. Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Yobe, Cross River. Akwa Ibom, thank you everyone. Kuje, Abuja, Oyo State, Benue, Akure, Taraba, Agbara. Agbara is very close to my parents' place. Ebonyi, Ondo, Imo. Owerri, Enugu. Wow, this is from different part of Nigeria. Bornu, Asaba, Jos. Thank you, everyone. I sincerely appreciate you. River State. I was in River State sometimes last year for a training. Imo, Makodi, Lori, the Kwara people. Up Kwara. Okay, let's proceed. Thank you, everyone. Please try not to write on my screen so that the screen won't be messed up, please. try not to write on my screen. Some of you are asking requests to record. Yes, you will get the recordings. Is that okay? So please try not to ask for things that will distract me. If you have questions, you can put it in the chat or you write it in your notepad during question time. I will be available to answer that. So let's proceed. So I said tonight, I will share with you a 3-step formula that will enhance your diction. So we already know what diction is. But when we talk about diction, I see a lot of people trying to speak in a way that it seems like they are faking it. Please, faking your language or sounding like someone else is not diction. One of the major objectives of diction is clarity. When you speak and people around you start to say, please come again, I can't hear you, say that again, that is a pointer that you have bad diction. When you speak and we can hear what you're saying, imagine I come here today and I say, good evening everyone, today we will learn how to use that formula that will enhance your diction. It's not clear. I am just rushing everything together. That is not diction. So first, to speak with right diction, you must speak with clarity. Speak clearly. Let people hear you. Secondly, be yourself. Do not sound fake. Do not change your voice. Do not try to sound like the diction queen. Be you. We all have different voice. Your voice and mine is not the same. So when you work on your diction, it helps to elevate your voice. So do not learn diction because you want to sound like a particular person. That makes you fake. So I like to say that one of the things that makes me different from other diction instructor is I love authenticity. I want us, or I want my clients to speak with authenticity, be themselves naturally. Do not force it, do not fake it. So tonight we'll be learning things that would help you speak English with good diction without faking your accent or sounding foreign or another person. So again, I will wait for a few minutes to make sure you have your pen, you have your book, you have water, and of course you are ready for tonight's session. So quickly, I want you to consider this scenario. What will happen to you if you were paid more money for something just because of how you sound? I have worked with hundred thousands of people around the world, not just in Nigeria. And I can tell you that there is a way you speak. Please stop requesting access. I already said I will send the replay. Please stop distracting me, please. A lot of here and there. People just keep doing a lot on my screen. Please. Just take your hands off the screen and listen. Thank you. I can tell you for free that there is a way you sound that will make people to want to pay you more just because of how you sound. Naturally, when I want to work with people like fashion, like hair maker, seamstress, tailors, I want to watch out for people that I feel like they speak better because somehow in my brain, I feel like they know the job better than those that do not speak well. If you always feel like that, please raise your hand. When you want to work with maybe a car engineer or generator engineer, and you just want to connect with someone that you has basic knowledge of English. To me, in fact, I would say in this part of the world, when you speak well, people see you from a better light. Let me see if there's a way I can make all this not to happen. What is people? I'm going to stop sharing and share again. I want to see if there's a way I can share without them writing on my screen. It's becoming too much. There's no setting here. They have to mention. I can't see any setting that is telling me how to do that. I'm trying to make sure that nobody's writing. Okay, disable. Okay, I think I've seen it. Disable annotation for others. Yeah, I think I can go ahead now. Okay, so let's proceed. So what would happen to you if you were being paid more money for something just because of how you sound? Also, how would you feel if you are able to land a dream job without submitting CV or even going for an interview, just because of how you sound as well? I have experienced this, and I have people that have experienced it as well. Or what if you speak so flawlessly and rhythmically in your Nigerian accent that your clients and students fall in love with you? I understand that some of us might not believe this. It might sound unbelievable to some of us, but the truth is it's happening. I have experienced it. Sometimes in 2018, one of my friends used to work in one of your best favorite, let me use the word favorite TV station. So this day I went to visit her. I was in her office, we got discussing, and someone walked in asking if I would love to be on the news. Of course, I would love to, but I don't love the fact that there is no freedom. I love freedom. I love working from home and doing my thing, meeting people, traveling. So that was the only reason why I didn't take that offer. But I got the offer without submitting CV. I didn't even go there for a job. I wasn't like I needed a job at that time. I only went there to visit my friend. But because of how I sounded, this person feel like I am worthy of being on their screen. It's a national TV in case you don't know. I'm worthy of being on their screen and offered me without knowing her from Adam. And these are positions that people pay for or they're looking for and did not even get. So that particular incident changed my thinking towards speaking, and I took it more seriously. And after then, I have experienced a lot of other opportunities without even asking for it. Left to me, when I go to somewhere, I want to talk because I know once I talk, I would get opportunities. Now, the same formula that I used to train myself to help me attain this level of fluency and confidence is the same formula I shared with a lady called Esther Kalu. At the time when I met Esther Kalu, she was working as a teacher, even though she was a trained newscaster. After I shared the exact formula with her, she practiced and implemented all I taught her, and then she was able to get a job with one of your TV network. This was how it happened. I shared the exact formula I will be sharing with you tonight with her. She didn't just learn, she practiced and implemented. So please, if you're here tonight, do not just learn. Learning is one step. Practicing and implementing is the key step towards getting results. If you know it and you don't showcase it, people will not give you the opportunities you deserve. If you know it, you know the sounds, you can pronounce the words, but you're shy to use it when you go out there. How do you want people to know you have it in you? So you must practice when you're alone with people that also have the same goals as you when it comes to communication skill. That gives you that confidence that you need so that when you get to the public space, you can implement what you have learned. And that was the exact thing Esther did. So please, if you're here tonight, as I speak, practice along with me. When I pronounce a word, say the word with me. Try to do what my mouth is doing. And of course, practice with the people around you and implement. So here is feedback from Esther Kalu. She sent these on Facebook in 2019 after she joined my class and she got results. You can read through the feedback. You can even take screenshots. And here is another feedback she sent on LinkedIn. That was in 2023. I took the screenshots in 2023. I would like us to focus on this part of this feedback. She said, while I waited for the media breakthrough, I attended various training sessions, one of which included the Diction coach training. Thanks to Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya, who mentioned an offer at Core TV, She finally connected me. Remember the story I shared earlier? I did connected her, but it wasn't because I connected her that gave her the job. She got the job because she has what they wanted. And that is, she was able to speak confidently and eloquently without sounding fake. Now, I understand that some of you might have previously undergone diction trainings, yet you have not experienced desired improvement in your speech. And that is because you didn't follow proven formula. You might be wondering what the proven formula is, which is what I will share with you tonight. Now, the proven formula is what I call Dick-Clar. If you're with me, please type Dick-Clar in the chat. Whether you're on YouTube or you're on Zoom, type Dick-Clar in the chat. Now, Dick-Clar is a formula that I put together from years of learning, practicing, implementing, helping others as well. This is not something you can find on Google. If you go on Google right now, or you go on any AI platform, you cannot find it. You can try it. Anything you find, you can send a screenshot to me. You can't. Because this is something that I put together myself. It's not something that somebody taught me or something that I copied somewhere. No. So if you're here with me, please type Dick-Clar in the comments. Thank you, everyone. Dick-Clar. Now, interestingly, this is an acronym, which means that each letter here has a meaning. The D in Dick-Clar has its meaning. The I has its meaning. The C has its meaning. Each letter in Dick-Clar has their meaning. And each meaning has three-step formula. Remember I told you we are learning a three-step formula tonight. So tonight we'll focus on the first letter, which is the D. We'll learn its three-step formula. So let's get to it. The D in Dick-Clar stands for Diction Fundamental. Please say fundamental. So it's not fundamental. Now take note of the spelling of fundamental. When you have a word that ends with suffix al, what is a suffix? A suffix is a letter or a group of letters that we add at the end of a word. So, for example, should I have the word education? If I add al to this word, the word becomes educational. As a Nigerian, most of us, we say educational. Watch my mouth. Now, when you add al to the end of a word, the a there should not sound al. No. It should sound o. Educational. No, not educational. It is educational. Fundamental. More examples. We have special. We have, can you give me more words? We have fundamental. We have national. etc. Occasional. Classical. Not classical. And so many other words. So remember, when you have a word that ends in suffix al, you should not say al, you should say o. So the D in Diction Fundamental stands for Diction Fundamental, not Diction Fundamental. It is Diction Fundamental. So the D there stands for Diction Fundamental. So the Diction Fundamental has three steps, just like the other letters in the acronym. So tonight, we will learn the three steps in Diction Fundamental. So let's proceed. Now, why do we need to learn Diction Fundamental? How many of you watched Jennifer's Diary? For some of us that did, when Jennifer and Adaku traveled to, I think they went to the UK or the US, and then they returned, they wanted people around them to know that they had traveled before. So they started to sound like people over there. Now, what they did wrongly that made them sound so ridiculous is the fact that they let the fundamental part of speaking English well. They just jumped to intonation. So if you do not want to sound like Jennifer and Adaku after they returned from the UK, you do not want to sound fake, you do not want to sound robotic or sound so funny, you must pay attention to diction fundamentals. Do not joke with it. It is the building blocks for clear and effective communication. So what are the 3 steps that we have under diction fundamentals? The first step is clear articulation. Remember earlier, I told you that diction has to do with clarity. The people listening to you must clearly understand what you're saying without straining their voice. Clear articulation. The second is pronunciation rules. And the third is connected speech. So let's take them one after the other. So I'll start with clear articulation. What do we mean by clear articulation? Clear articulation is the ability to pronounce words the way they should be pronounced. So for example, you listen to some people, they have very beautiful voices. They have beautiful intonation. But if you listen well, you realize that all their words are wrongly pronounced. On the screen, I have a few words here. The first word here, as an average Nigerian, I will pronounce the word as angry. Why I will pronounce the second word as hungry. Hungry, angry. These 2 words are wrong. The first word, please watch my mouth, is rightly pronounced angry. Can you see my nose? If you say it properly, you will feel weight on your nose. Angry, not angry. The second word is hangry. You realize that when you spell the second word, it has an H. To articulate the H sound properly, you need to take a deep breath, like you've been running all day and you're trying to relax. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Now, the letter U in this word is rightly pronounced ah. Watch my mouth. I didn't say ah. When I say ah, I'm talking about the sound in the first word. Letter A most times sound ah. You open your mouth wide to say it. But letter U sounds ah, ah, ah. Don't open your mouth wide to say it. In English language, we have some sounds that we need to open our mouth wide to say them. We have some sounds that we just need to open our mouth a bit. An example is the U sound. And we also have some sounds that we don't even need to open our mouth at all. You must be able to identify those sounds so that when you need to open your mouth, you open it. When you need to close it, you close it. When you just need to open it a bit, you do that. So in this word again, open your mouth well and say angry, angry. In this word, say hungry, hungry, hungry. The H must be heard and don't open your mouth wide. So these are not pronounced the same way. Excuse me. Petrol. The second word, we have cheap and she. If you're like my dad, you might be struggling with how to pronounce CH words and SH words. If my dad wants to say the CH word, my dad would end up saying the SH words. Now, this is the strategy to overcoming that. When you want to pronounce the CH sound, put your teeth together and release the sound immediately. Release it suddenly. For the SH sound, put your teeth together and release the sound slowly. So when you put your teeth together, and you're not as fast as you're supposed to be, you will end up saying the SH sound. Or when you put your teeth together and you're not as slow as you should be, you will also end up saying the CH sound. So you must be careful. How do you overcome this? The first is when you're speaking, because someone would have this challenge. When you're speaking, do not rush. Take your time. The second is once you know that the next word I will be pronouncing has a CH or a SH, consciously prepare how you want to pronounce it. So let your brain know that, oh, I need to be fast with this sound. If it is the CH sound, if it is the SH sound, let your brain know, oh, I need to slow down for this. That way it becomes easier for you to achieve the correct sound. Now, the third words that I have here, the first is bird, bed. As an average Nigerian, we usually pronounce this together. We say bed, bed. No. The first word is bird. Watch my mouth. Bird. Can you see my tongue? My tongue is in a relaxed position. Bird. Bird. Now, when we are speaking in English, there are some letters you need to always watch out for. One of them is the letter R. This letter is not Aru, it's R. Anytime you have the letter R after a vowel, after letter A, letter E, letter I, letter O, or even letter U, this letter R would normally control the vowel. Most times, when letter R is after a vowel, it makes the vowel to make a long sound. Sometimes it could also make the vowel to make a glide sound. But let's talk about the long sound. So let's take these two words, B-E-D. There is a vowel letter E there, and there is no letter R after the E. So because of that, the E will make a short sound, bed. But if I have the word B-I-R-D, I also have a vowel letter I. But because of the letter R that I have after the vowel letter I, the I and the R will make a longer sound. Bird. Let's take another word. Let's assume I have the word P-O-T, pot. If I should add letter R to the O there, the O there will start to make a longer sound. So if I want to pronounce P-O-R-T, I should pronounce it as pot. Let's take one more sound. Should I have the word, let's say I have the word you. I can't think of any word for that. Okay. Let's go to ER then. If I have the word for ER, T-E-R-N, okay, turn. Yes. If I have the word T-E-N, 10. There is no letter R after the E, so the E will make a short sound, 10. But if I add letter R to the E will make a longer sound. Turn. A tern is a bird, T-E-R-N. It's a type of a bird. So please say after me. Bed. Bird. 10. Turn. Pot. Hold. So remember, when you have letter R after a vowel letter, most make a longer sound. So back to these two words, bird and bed. So you should not say bed, bed, no. Angry, hungry. Cheap, sheep. Bird, bed. Now we know how to pronounce these 6 words. Remember, just like Esther, you have learned their pronunciations. You need to practice, say them to yourself correctly. And you need to implement when you're talking to other people on the phone, physically, or you're chatting, consciously, intentionally pronounce the words correctly. Now that you have learned these 6 words, how do you all by yourself figure out other words without the help of the diction queen? What you need to do first is to learn the IPA. If you're with me, please type IPA in the chat. Letter I, letter P, and letter A, IPA. This is called the International Phonetic Alphabet. International Phonetic Alphabet. When we were in primary school, or should I say nursery school, we were taught A, B, C, D to Z. We were taught the alphabet, the letters. Interestingly, the letters are used for spelling and writing. When you want to spell a word, you use the letters. You say P-O-R-T, port. But when you want to pronounce a word, you use the sound. You then say port, port. So the sounds are used for pronouncing the words, while the letters are used to spell or write the sounds. So for us to pronounce our words well, we must learn the International Phonetic Alphabet. So just like we have 26 letters in the alphabet, we also have 44 sounds on the IPA chart. There are 44 sounds on the International Phonetic Chart. Out of the 44 sounds, we have 24 of them as consonant sounds, while we have the remaining 20 as vowel sounds. Remember, these are sounds, they aren't letters. In primary school then, we were told that we have 21 consonants, letters, and 5 vowel letters. That is correct. But when it comes to sounds, we have 24 consonant sounds and 20 vowel sounds. So right here on my screen, I have the IPA chart. What I have on my screen is called the IPA chart. If you look at the IPA chart, I have some of these sounds with the yellow background. These are the consonant sounds. And I have the others with the ash background, the light ash background and the dark ash background. These are the vowel sounds. So I'd like to start with the consonant sounds. Now, please take note, these aren't letters, though some of them look like letter. This looks like letter P, this looks like letter T, while others look like maybe shorthand. Please take note, these aren't letters. They are all sounds. They are not letters. So let's kickstart. The first sound I have here is articulated P. Put your lips together and release the air. P, P. You can have it in words like, please pronounce along with me. Look at my mouth and try to do what my mouth is doing. So I have penis. Penis. It is not penis. It is rightly pronounced penis. I also have pencil. Pencil. It is not pencil. It is pencil. Can you see my lips? Pencil. I have purple. Remember, when you have letter R after a vowel letter, the vowel letter will make a longer sound. So the sounds that I have in purple is right here. This is the vowel sound that I have in purple. This sound, you can hear it most times when you have U and R, E and R, or I and R in the middle of a word. The sound is pronounced, watch my mouth, my tongue is in a relaxed position. So it is not purple, it is purple. Pencil, penis. A second sound that I have is b, b, b. I have words like best calling this word biscuit to your daughter or your son. It's biscuit. Basic. The S in basic remains a S. Basic. Do not change it to a Z. It is not a Z, it is a S. Bath. Bath. Can you see my tongue outside? When you have T and H in a word, your tongue should be outside. It is not bath. It is bath. Bathe. Bathe. Another TH. A lot of people pronounce BATH and BATHE the same way. No. BATH is bath. BATHE is bathe. The next word I have is birthday. It's not by day. Birth. Remember, when you have letter R after a vowel letter, I have letter R after letter I. So the sound here is birth. Then I have the TH. My tongue should be outside. Birthday. It's not by day. And lastly, I have belated. Some of us, when we are wishing someone whose birthday is late, we say something like, happy birthday in arrears. That is wrong. You only use arrears for money. You only use arrears for money. You should not use arrears for birthday or event. When it comes to event, like birthday, if you're wishing them late, you should use belated. Belated, not happy birthday in arrears. Belated happy birthday. Okay? The next consonant sound I have is t. Put your teeth together and say t, t, t. So the first word here is tortoise. Tortoise. It's not tortoise. It's tortoise. Turtle. U and R again. When you have letter R after letter U, it makes this sound. Turtle. We also have trophy. It's not trophy. It's trophy. I need a bottle of trophy, not a bottle of trophy. I got a trophy. It's not I got a trophy. Trophy. The next word, the next sound I have is d, d, d. I can have it in words like debts. When you owe someone, you don't say debt. The B should not be heard. The B is silent. It is debt. Debt. You need to pay your debt, not you need to pay your debt. Now you might be wondering, if D-E-B-T is debt, how do I then pronounce D-E-A-T-H? Because of the TH here, you should say death. Death. The first one, D-E-B-T, debts. Can you see my mouth? Debts. The second word, D-E-A-T-H, death. Your tongue should be outside. Death. Death is different from Death. Okay. The next word I have is December. The letter C in this word should not be pronounced as a Z. It is a C, it is not a Z. It's not December. It is December. December. Now, talking about the word December, I realize that most of us, when we have E and R at the end of a word, we say something like December. We open our mouth. December. No. Please, when you have E and R at the end of a word, or O and R at the end of a word, please use this sound instead. Use this sound. This sound is called the sure sound. Remember earlier, I said that we have some sounds that we need to open our mouth wide to say. We have some sounds that we need to just open our mouth a bit. And we have some sounds that we even need to close our mouth. Now, in the word December, the last sound here is a sound that you should close your mouth. Don't open it. The sound is So the word is December. It's not December. It is not teacher. It is teacher. It is not pastor. It is pastor. So when you have E and R or O and R at the end of a word, close your mouth. Don't open it. It's wrong. I believe that is clear. Now, the last word we have for the D sound is deposit, not deposit. Deposit. The S makes the Z sound. Deposit. I want to deposit some money, not I want to deposit some money. The next consonant sound that I have is ch. Ch. Remember the CH sound. This is the symbol. This is how we write the CH sound. Ch, ch, ch. Put your teeth together and release the sound suddenly. Ch. I can have it in words like cheap, much, question. Cheap, much, question. It's not question. It's question. Most times, when you have letter S before T-I-O-N, when you have letter S before T-I-O-N, most times, not all the times, T-I-O-N will sound like C-H, chun, question. I have a question, please. Not I have a question, please. The next consonant sound I have here is J, J. I can have it in words like judge. January. It's not J. This is not a E. It is a A. January. Don't say January. It's January. Jelly. Jelly. I also have the next sound, K, K, K. I have it in words like kudos. It's not kudos. Kudos. Cucumber. Remember E and R at the end of a word? Don't open your mouth. Cucumber. It's not cucumber. Cucumber. Carpet. Car. Because of the R after the A, you make a long sound. Carpet. It is not pet. It is pet. Carpet. You need to clean the carpet, not you need to clean the carpet. The last consonant sound that I have on this roll is G, G. And I can have words like gurgle, gur. Remember your R after your U, it makes the sound. Gurgle. I also have Google, and I have goggle. Now let's take those sounds again. Please practice along. Make sure you can see my mouth. Say what I say. Try to do what I'm doing. P, penis, pencil, purple, biscuit, basic, bath, bathe, birthday, belated, tortoise, turtle, trophy, debt, death, December, deposit, cheap, match, question, judge, January, jelly, kudos, cucumber, carpet, gurgle, Google, goggle. Good job to those who practiced along. Now let's go to the next set of consonant sounds that we have. So the first word we have, the first sound is, I can have it in words like first. It's not first. Remember, when you have letter R after a vowel letter, it makes a longer sound, especially if it's in the middle of a word or at the beginning of a word. First. Fuel, not fuel. Fuel. Off. Father. Father. The next one, the. Verbatim, not verbatim. 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 Vegetable. Vegetable. The second letter E should not be pronounced. It's not vegetable. The second E should not be pronounced. Vegetable. Vitamin. Of. Now look at these two words. O-F-F. The F-F here sounds off. This one, O-F. The F here sounds V. It sounds like a V. Of. So they are not pronounced the same way. Please, if you're an English teacher here, you need to stop teaching these words as homophones. They aren't homophones. Excuse me. This one is off. This one is of. The next sound I have is, remember the TH sound. There are two TH sounds. The first one, you need to put your tongue in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth and blow air. Just blow air like this. You can have it in words like think, think, think. It is not think. It is not an H sound. It is a TH sound. Think, not think. We also have anthem. It is not anthem. We have bath. And we have cloth. Think, anthem, bath, cloth. Now the second TH sound, this is the voiced TH sound. You put your tongue in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth and you make vibration like this. The. This one is the. This one here, the voiceless TH sounds like a T. The difference between the T sound And the TH sound is that for the T sound, which you show as your teeth, T, 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 as in T. Why for the TH sound, you show as your tongue, as in think. For the voiced TH sound, it sounds like a D. For the D sound, we do not see your tongue. Just say D, D. Your tongue is inside. Why for the voiced TH sound, you show as your tongue, V, V, V. So an average Nigerian, when they see TH words, they pronounce some of them like a T, while they pronounce some of them like a D. But because you're here tonight, you have been empowered. Henceforth, when you see a TH word, except the H is silent. If the H is not silent, please, you can pronounce the words that we articulate as Nigerians as a T, pronounce it like this. The words that as a Nigerian we articulate as a D, pronounce them like this. We have some words that have TH, but the H is silent. For example, we call such words exceptions. These words are called exceptions. So for example, if I have the word time, the H in time is silent. The H should not be heard. Time, it is not time. Don't put your tongue outside. Another is the word Anthony. It is not Anthony. The H is silent. Don't put your tongue outside. So we have few TH words that the H should not be heard. If you see such words, make sure your tongue is inside. Another is Esther. Put your tongue inside. But for those ones that the H is not silent, let's see your tongue outside. Most TH words, your tongue should be outside. I have an ebook that contains silent letters. The ebook tells you words that have silent A, silent B, silent C, silent D, up to silent Z. I'll be giving it to few people tonight for free. So you might want to stay till the end so that you can have access to that book. It's just for a few people, not for everyone. So for a few people tonight, so that book would help you. It's for a few people tonight, those that would take the offer that I have at the end of the class. So if you stay to the end, you would get the access to that ebook. That will let you know words that have T and H, that the H is silent, that you should not put your tongue outside. So let's proceed. The next sound is S. I have it in words like see, Sam. It's not some, Sam. The letter O here makes this sound. Don't open your mouth wide to say it. Sam. If you open your mouth wide and say Sam, you will be saying S-A-M, a name of a person. But if you're saying S-O-M-E, don't open your mouth wide, just say Sam. It's different from Sam. The next word is base. Base. We also have lose, rise, and then December. I have talked about the word December earlier. Now the next sound we have is Z, Z, Z. I have it in words like zip, zoo, rise. Now look at this word, R-I-C-E. The C there sounds like a S, rice. R-I-S-E. The S in this word sounds like a Z, rise. Not the same pronunciation. Rice, the one we eat. R-I-S-E, rise. The S sounds like a Z. Another word you need to pay attention to, L-O-O-S-E. This one has two O's. The S sounds like a S, loose. This one, L-O-S-E, just one O, not two O's, lose. The S here sounds like a Z. Loose, lose. Rise, rise. So sometimes letter S will sound like a Z, But letter C can never sound like a Z. Pay attention to that. The next sound that I have is sh. Sh. I have it in words like sheep, wash, sheep, wash. Now, sometimes when you have C and H in a word, it will sound like SH. There are some words with CH that will sound like SH. We have words like chef. It is spelled CHEF, but the CH there, when you say it, it sounds as SH, chef. Chevron, the CH in that word sounds like SH. Crash, the CH in that word sounds like SH. Cash, the CH in that word sounds like SH. Sheep, wash, chef, chevron, crash, cash. It's not cache. Now, the last sound that we have on this roll is j, 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 j. Excuse me. J. Now, this sound is quite peculiar to words with S-I-O-N. As a Nigerian, we usually pronounce words with S-I-O-N as Sean, Sean, Sean. No, it is not all words with S-I-O-N that are articulated Sean. Listen attentively. There are some words that end in S-I-O-N. If you have a word that ends in S-I-O-N, for you to know how to pronounce the S-I-O-N, you need to pay attention to the letter that you have before the S-I-O-N. If you have a vowel letter before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jeune, 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 jeune. If you have a vowel letter before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jeune. An example is vision. Television. It's not vision. It's not television. Why? In the word vision, I have letter I before S-I-O-N. Letter I is a vowel. So if you have a vowel letter before S-I-O-N, pronounce S-I-O-N as jeune, jeune, vision. Also, if you have letter R before S-I-O-N, pronounce S-I-O-N as jeune. An example is excursion. If you spell the word excursion, you have letter R before S-I-O-N. So when you have letter R before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will also sound jeune. Again, when you have a vowel letter or letter R before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N should sound jeune. Please, if you're clear with that, let me know in the chat. If you understand that rule, please write clear in the chat. Write clear in the chat, clear in the chat. Let me know before I proceed. If you understand the rule I just mentioned, write clear in the chat. Write clear in the chat. If you understand that, please write clear in the chat. Very well. Clear, clear, clear. Very well. Now let's go to the second rule. If you have a consonant letter except letter R, anytime you have any other consonant letter that is not letter R, before when you can then say shun. Shun. I didn't say Sean. Watch my mouth. I didn't say Sean. I said shun, shun, shun. So look at the word mission. I have letter S before S-I-O-N. Because letter S is a consonant letter and it is not letter R, Then I will say mission. Another word is commission. I have letter S before S-I-O-N. So because letter S is also a consonant letter and it is not letter R, it will sound shin, commission. So the rule again, if you add a vowel letter or letter R before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jeune. But if you have any other consonant letter that is not letter R before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound shin. Now let's take this set of consonant sounds again. Please watch my mouth and say what I'm saying. Try to copy what I'm doing. The first is first, feel, of, father. The second, verbatim, vegetable, vitamin, of. I didn't say vitamin, vitamin. Put your tongue outside. Think, anthem, bath, cloth. Put your tongue outside again. Them, smooth, bathe, clothe. Now we have exceptions. Remember, there are some words that have TH, but the H is silent, so we do not treat them like TH words. Like time, my tongue is not outside. Anthony, my tongue is not outside. Esther, my tongue is not outside. The next sound, see, stamp, base, loose, rise, December. The next one, zip, zoo, rise, lose. The last consonant sound on this row, j. I have vision, excursion, Persian, etc. Now put your hands together for yourself. If you practice along with me, put your hands together for yourself. If you practice along with me, I see you, Elizabeth. Well done. Thank you, ma'am. Now let's go to the last set of consonant sounds. Let's go to the last set of consonant sounds. So the first sound that I have there is Put your lips together and say I can have it in words like machete. It's not machete. The word is machete. Don't say machete. Say machete. Machete. The second word I have is meme. I hope you're not one of those people that pronounce it as meme. It's meme. I also have marijuana. It's not marijuana. It's marijuana. Marijuana. Don't say marijuana. I also have mother. Mother. And I have murder. Now look at the word mother and murder. The first word, mother. The letter O in that word makes this sound. Remember this sound, the one we had in Sam. Don't open your mouth wide, just open it a bit. Ma, ma. And then you have TH in the word. Put your tongue outside. Math. And then the ER. Remember, when you have E and R at the end of a word, don't open your mouth. Mother. It's not mother or mother. No, it's mother, mother, mother. Now look at this other word. This one is murder. When you have letter R after a vowel in the middle of a word, it makes a long sound. Mur. Now this is a D. Your tongue should not be outside. And then the last ER here, don't open your mouth. So I have murder. Let's take it again. Mother. Murder. Can you see they are not the same word? Nigerians will say mother, mother. She murder a mother. No. She murder a mother. Not the same pronunciation. The next sound is I have it in words like niche. The CH in this word sounds like SH. Niche. It is not niche. Nigeria. It's not Nigeria. It's Nigeria. 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 Don't say Nigeria. Nurse. It's not nurse. It's n. Because of the R that we have after the U, you should make a long sound. Nurse. The next sound I have is This sound is a nasal sound. You need your nose to say it properly. The sound is supposed to come through your lungs, the air rather, comes through your lungs and goes through your nose. You should not release it through your mouth. Can you see? It's not ung. It's Drag that air from your stomach to your nose. It's like you're carrying something heavy, like We usually have that sound when we have a G after a N or a K after a N. When you have a G or a K after letter N, it sounds So I have words like tongue. It's not tongue. It's tongue. The G should not be heard. Tongue. Show me your tongue. I have it in king. It's not king. I have it in song. It's not song. I have it in bank. It's not bank. Bank. Let's go over it again. Tongue. King. Song. Bank. Excuse me. Bank. The next sound I have here is the sound of H. Take a deep breath. I have it in words like house, hesitate. The S sounds like a Z. Hesitate. Hostel, hyperbole. House, hesitate. Hostel, hyperbole. Not hyperbole. It's not hesitate. It's hesitate. The H should be heard. Now, sometimes you can have words that have letter H in them, but the H is silent. So we call them silent H words. You have letter H in the word, but the H should not be heard when you're saying the word. Some of such words, we have air. The H is silent. Air, don't pronounce the H. Honest, don't pronounce the H. Honor, don't pronounce the H. Heir, the heir to the throne. Honest, honor. Another is hour. We will spend 3 hours together. It's not 3 hours. 3 hours, etc. Now also, when you have words that start with vowel letters, make sure that you are not pronouncing the H. Don't add the H sound to it. I see people when they're pronouncing words that have vowel letters, you see them add letter H to it. They'll say something like hapu, heg. No, don't do that. Don't add letter H to words that start with vowels. Just say apple, egg, I. It's not hi. It's not I am a girl. It's I am a girl. I am a girl. Not I am a girl. Right? So when you have words with letter H, the first thing you want to ask yourself is the H silent or not? If the H is silent, don't say the H. If the H is not silent, we must hear the H. Another is when you have a word that start with vowel, with a vowel letter. Don't add the H sound to the vowel letters. I hope that is clear. If that is clear, please let me know in the chat. If that is clear, please let me know in the chat. So the next sound is ooh. Ooh. Now, a lot of people struggle with the ooh and the r sound. The ooh sound, the tip of your tongue must touch the upper teeth like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why for the r sound? You need to try to roll your tongue. Let the tip of your tongue roll backward like this. I don't know if you can see my mouth. The end's the same. So if you're one of those people that when you're trying to say the sound, you say the sound. All you have to do is roll your tongue. Now for ooh, we have words like library. It's not library. Library. Lettuce. It's not lettuce. 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 Lieutenant is not lieutenant. Lieutenant. School. It's not school. School. Ball. It's not ball. Ball. Now for the R sound, we have resource, resident, restaurant. It's not restaurant. 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 The next sound we have is w, w, w. You can have it in words like woman. It's not woman. Say woman. Women. The plural of woman is women. Women. Wednesday. Do not say Wednesday. Wednesday. And the last consonant sound I have here is y, y, y. Yacht. It's not yacht. It is yacht. The CH is silent. Yogurt. It's not yogurt. Already, yogurt lovers. I love yogurt a lot. If you're here and you love yogurt, give me a wave. Give me a wave in the chat. If you're here and you love yogurt, give me a wave in the chat. Give me a wave in the chat. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Chizoba. Okay, Chizoba said you're too fast, ma'am. Thank you, Oluyemisi. Okay, Mercy, Mary. Okay, thank you, everyone. So we have y, y, y. We have words like yacht, yacht. We have yogurt. It's not yogurt. Say yogurt. And we have yellow. It's not yellow. Yellow. Now let's take this group of sounds together. The first sound I have is I have it in words like machete. Please say after me. Meme. Marijuana. Mother. Murder. Niche. Remember the CH sounds like SH. Nigeria. Nurse. Then I have tongue. King. Song. Bank. The next sound, house, hesitate, hostile, hyperbole. Remember, sometimes you can have silent H words like air. The H should not be heard. Honest. The H should not be heard. Honor. The H should not be heard. Also, when you have words that start with vowels, do not add the H sound. Apple, egg. The next sound I have, ooh, library, lettuce, lieutenant, school, ball. The next sound, roll your tongue. I have it in words like resource, resident, restaurant. The next sound I have, woman, women, Wednesday. And the last sound I have, yacht. The CH should not be pronounced. Yogurt. It's not you, it's yogurt. Yellow. Get together for yourself if you practiced along with me. Well done, everyone. We have successfully learned all the consonant sounds. Remember, there are 24 consonant sounds and there are 20 vowel sounds. Now, remember, we are learning my formula, Dick-Clar. And in that formula, I have 8 letters. Each letter has 3 steps. Tonight, we're learning just the first letter, and we're just on the first step. Now, to complete the first step, we need to understand the vowels. But I cannot go through the vowels right now. So let's go to the second step, and I would highlight the vowels while I do that. Remember, we have learned some of these vowels. We have talked about the sound, the long sound. We have talked about the sound, the sure, when you have E and R at the end of a word. Don't open your mouth. We have also talked about the sound, the mid sound. You can have it most times in letter U words or letter O words, like in Sam, mother, brother, etc. Now let's go to step 2. Now step 2 talks about pronunciation rules. When we talk about pronunciation rules, there are different types of rules that you must learn. But tonight, let's talk about a few of them. And the first one I'd like to talk about is the vowel length. One of the things that makes English pronunciation quite difficult is because the vowels of the English language sound alike. English vowels sound alike. However, there are a few pointers that could help you note their differences. And one of such pointers is the length of the vowels. Another thing about the vowel length is the fact that when you pay attention to the length of vowels in words, it helps with your intonation. I see a lot of people speak English and it seems like they are singing. You hear something like, may I use the restroom, please? Especially children in schools. That isn't diction. That is sing-songing. So if you do not want to sing song, you don't want to sound fake, you don't want to sound like the person you're not, you must pay attention to vowel length. And let's go back to the IPA chart. Remember, on the IPA chart, these are the vowels right here. And if you look at the vowels properly, you realize that some of them have 2 dots, like this first one, E, oo, O, R. These are called long sounds. They are 2 dots and they are called long sounds. It means that when you have these sounds in any word, whether you're speaking very fast or not, make sure you pronounce them long. Very important. Now, there are other vowels here that do not have long sounds, like the A. Please, if you're here, you need to stop pronouncing letter I as E. Letter I sounds A. So S-H-I-P is rightly pronounced ship. It's not sheep. Sheep is S-H-E-E-P. S-H-E-E-P is different from S-H-I-P. S-H-E-E-P as E sound. S-H-I-P as A sound. Letter I sounds A. So if I want to pronounce the word I-S, I should say is, not is. Is. If I want to pronounce the word L-I-P, I should say lip and not leap. A, lip. So let's continue. Now these sounds without the 2 dots are the short sounds. We have talked about a few short sounds already today. We have talked about the A sound. We have also talked about the E sound. We have talked about the shua sound. The shua sound is a very important sound. Very important. If you want to speak like someone who have mastered the English pronunciation, do not joke with the shua sounds. To pronounce the shua sounds properly, make sure you're not opening your mouth. It is a short sound. It is also a closed sound and a weak sound. So you want to pronounce it like you are tired or you're weak. We have it most times when we have E and R at the end of a word, or you have O and R at the end of a word. We had talked about that earlier. We also have this sound. We have also talked about this sound. This sound is that sound that you need to open your mouth wide. Ah, as in apple, as in cat, C-A-T, cat. We have also talked about this sound. Ah, this one, do not open your mouth wide, as in cat, C-U-T, cat. If I want to pronounce C-A-T, because of the A there, I should open my mouth wide, cat. If I want to pronounce C-U-T, I should not open my mouth wide because of the U, cat, cat, cat. Can you see that? So the length of the vowels are very important in helping you pronounce your words well. Now, remember, I've talked about the long sounds. I've also talked about the short sounds. Now, the last type of sounds that I have in the vowel sounds are the glide sounds. The glide sounds come in twos. They come in pair. Can you see it? Two, 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 two. To make the glide sound properly, you need to go slowly from the first sound to the second sound. Both sounds must be heard. For example, this sound here is pronounced air, air, come here. An average Nigerian will say, come here, come here. No, it's come here, come. C-O-M-E is pronounced come. It has this sound. That sound that you don't open your mouth wide. Come, come. Here, H-E-R-E makes the sound ear, here. Come here. So for the diphthongs or the glide sound, both sounds must be heard. Right. So I have analyzed the vowels. Let me just summarize the analysis again. Some vowels are long. Those are the ones with the 2 dots. Some are short. They don't have any dots. Some are glides. They come in twos. So how do you find out these sounds when you have spellings of words? When you spell a word, how do you know that, okay, this one is long or this one is short? It's quite simple. One of the things you have to pay attention to is the vowel letter you have. Sometimes when you have letter R after a vowel letter, the vowel letter will make a long sound. I already mentioned that earlier. Sometimes as well, when you have 2 vowel letters, sometimes it also makes the long sound. Most times, when you have 1 vowel letter in the middle of a 1-syllabic word, a 1-syllabic word is a word that has just 1 syllable. Most times, when you have a vowel letter, 1 vowel letter, in the middle of a word that has 1 syllable, the vowel letter will make a short sound. Now, these are just hints. The best way to know whether a word has a long sound, a short sound, or a glide sound is to consult the dictionary. So, for example, if I consult the dictionary and I want to look for how this word is pronounced, C-A-N, the dictionary is going to write right in front of it something like this, K. We have learned this sound, K. Then it's going to write this, A. This is the A sound, and it's going to write this, So because I have learned the IPA, I should be able to say that Okay, this word is pronounced k. Can. So looking at the word, the description of the word in the dictionary, it helps me to know that, okay, this word is pronounced this way and this one is pronounced that way. The dictionary is the best bet to helping you know whether a word has a long sound or a short sound. But I gave a hint earlier for the sake of some of us that do not have that time to always consult the dictionary. Now let's proceed. So back to my slide. I have few examples on my slide that I want us to work together or read together to help us understand how to read these words. Can you still see my screen? Okay, I can see my screen. Okay, so the first one I have is, the first sentence says, can I sit on the seat, please? Can I sit on the seat, please? So I should not say, can I sit on the seat, please? The right thing to say is, can I sit on the seat, please? Excuse me, please. You realize that the first word, can, the first word can has a short sound. Can. The second word, I, has a glide sound. So it's not I, it's I. Can I? The next word is sit. Can I sit? The next word, on, has a short sound. The next word, the, also has a short sound. And the next word, seat, has a long sound. Seat. And of course, the last word, please, also has a long sound. I would underline the words with the long sounds, and I would circle the words with the short sounds. Can has a short sound. Sit has a short sound. On has a short sound. The also has a short sound. Now, seat has a long sound. Please has a long sound. But I has a glide sound. I has a glide sound. So it's not I am a girl, it's I am a girl. It has two sounds, a and e. I am a girl. It's not I am a girl. Okay? So let's proceed. So how do I read the sentence? Simple. Where I have the long sound, I make it long. Where I have the short sound, I make it short. Where I have the glide sound, I make it glide. So I go, can I sit on the seat, please? Can I sit on the seat, please? I'm doing two things. First, I make sure that I pronounced all my words well. Second, I make sure that where I have the short sound, I make it short. Where I have the long sound, I make it long. Where I have the glide sound, I take my time. Can I sit on the seat, please? Simple. I don't have to say, can I sit on the seat, please? I don't have to sound like that. I don't, can I sit on the seat, please? I don't have to fake it. Be yourself. Use your voice. The second sentence, she bought the pot at the port. So again, I will circle the short sound and underline the long sound. She bought the pot at the, they all have short sounds, at the port. There is no glide sound in this sentence. So if I want to read this, I will go, she bought the pot. She bought the pot. She bought the pot at the port. Can you see that? So please say after me. Watch my mouth and try to say what I'm saying. Can I sit on the seat, please? She bought Very well. So that is one of the pronunciation rules we have. Another pronunciation rules that we have is silent letters. Silent letters are very important in English pronunciations. When you have words, if a letter is silent in that word, we should not hear the sound of that letter. It is very important. So you must be able to identify words with silent letters. And when you're pronouncing them, intentionally ignore those letters that are silent. Now let's practice with these few words. The first is listen. The T in this word is silent. It should not be heard. Now the S in this word, please do not change it to a Z. I hear people say listen. No, it's listens. Listen. Wednesday. Don't say Wednesday. Receipts. The P is silent. Do not say receipt. Muscle. Sandwich is not sandwich. The D is silent. Sandwich. Island. Cupboard. The P is silent. Don't say cupboard. Say cupboard. Knife. Definitely. It's not definite. It's definitely. Thumb. Thumb. The B is silent. We also have the word T-O-M-B. Tomb. T-O-M-B. Tomb. Salmon. It's not salmon. It's salmon. Castle. It's not castle. The T is silent. Answer. Comfortable. Don't say comfortable. There. Comfortable. Scissors. Doubt. Cold. Taste. Climb. Now let's practice along. Say after me. Wednesday. Receipt. Muscle. Sandwich. Island. Cupboard. Knife. Definitely. Thumb. Salmon. Castle. Answer. Hour. Comfortable. Scissors. Doubt. Cold. Taste. Climb. Very well. Now we have successfully learned the first step and the second step in the first letter in my 8 formulas. Remember, each other letter in the 8 formula has their own 3 steps as well. But tonight we're only learning the 3 steps in the first letter, which is diction fundamental. Now, before I proceed to the third step, I need you to please go to the WhatsApp group and let the people there know that the class is ongoing. There's a lot of complaints in the paid WhatsApp group. Some of them have already started calling us 419 in their words. Please let them know that the class is held, and please share your experience. If this is worth the money you paid or even worth more, I believe it is worth more. There is no diction instructor that will give out this whole lot for 1,000 naira, aside all the bonuses you have got. So if you have really got value from this, worth how much you have paid, and is worth your time, I need you to quickly go to the WhatsApp group, any of the WhatsApp groups that you are, any of our WhatsApp group, please share your experience in the class. At least I do not want anyone to go on social media and tag me a name that I do not want to become, because I still have the dream of becoming the Minister of Education. So I do not want anyone to tarnish me because of 1,000 naira. Please, I need you to go to the WhatsApp group and let them know how much learnings and experience you are getting from here. I will be waiting. I will be waiting, and I'll be in the group to read your comments as well. Please go to the WhatsApp group and let them know what is going on. A lot of people are complaining. They have started tagging my admins and giving them tough time. Please, any of the WhatsApp group that you are, kindly go in there and let them know we aren't scam. We are delivering as promised. Aside all the bonuses given, we are also doing the webinar you paid for. I will really appreciate that. I am in the WhatsApp group right now seeing all your comments. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so kindly. So in 1 minute, I will kickstart. In 1 minute, in the next 1 minute, I will continue. I will proceed to the last step. Thank you. I truly appreciate the feedback. Thank you, everyone. I am glad. At least they will be calm now. And the replay will be sent to the group as promised as well. So let's go to the last step. That is step 3 of the first letter in my 8 formula, D. The D stands for Diction Fundamental. And the third step is connected speech pattern. Have you ever watched an American movie or a British movie and it seemed like you could hear what they were saying at the beginning of a sentence? You could hear the ending of the sentence, but the middle of the sentence seemed like, what are they saying? I used to be in that position where you're listening to someone speak. You could hear the beginning of a particular sentence. The ending of the sentence is quite clear, but the middle seemed like they have said a word that you've not heard before, or a word that does not even exist in English. If you have ever been in such position, please let me see your hi in the chat. I have been in that position before. It just seemed like, what are they saying? Go. And you see me rewind and rewind and rewind. I'm glad there are people here that can relate. That is because in English language, there are some words that when we have them alone, when they are just alone, the way we pronounce them is different from how we will pronounce them when we have them in a sentence. That is what we mean by connected speech. There are some words that you can connect together. 2, 3 words, you can put them together and you say them as one. For example, the word going to. In American English, they can easily say gonna, I am gonna do this, something like that. Right? In British English as well, there are some words that, when alone, the way you pronounce them is different from how you would pronounce them when you have them in a sentence. And when it comes to connected speech, there is a lot to learn. But tonight we'll learn just 2 of these things to help us at least start to better understand the native speakers. Now, the one we'll learn tonight is called linking R. Linking R simply means that when you have a word that ends with letter R, when you have such word in British, standard British English, if the word is standing alone, you should not pronounce the R. So if a British person wants to pronounce this word, he or she will go ah. But if an American person wants to pronounce this word, he or she will go car. Both are correct. But when we have this word in a sentence, in standard British English, if the next word starts with a vowel, if the next word starts with a vowel, in British Standard English, we expect that you link the word that ends with letter R to the word that starts with a vowel. It means that you say the 2 words like they are one. So look at this sentence. An average person will say, the car is in the park. That is correct. But for you to sound like someone who has mastered the pronunciation, to sound like the natives, or to understand the natives better, they will sound like this. The car is in the park. The car is in the park. Ka and is will be merged together, and you hear the car is in the park, instead of the car is in the park. Another example is father and mother. An average person will say father and mother. But if you want to speak like someone who have mastered the English language, because father ends with letter R, and because the next word starts with a vowel, we expect that you link these two words, father and. So instead of saying father and mother, which is of course correct, you would hear something like father and mother, father and mother, instead of father and mother. One last example. I can have the word pastor is sleeping. Instead of pastor is sleeping, it will be read as pastor is sleeping, instead of pastor is sleeping. This is called linking how. We have quite a number of others. For example, there is another one that links words that ends and start with the same sound. For example, if I have a word like red ends with d. If I have the next word in that sentence as dress also starts with d. If I want to read this too, instead of saying red dress, which is of course correct, I can decide to take out one of the d and say red dress. I bought a red dress yesterday, instead of I bought a red dress yesterday. I bought a red dress yesterday. Correct. But if I want to sound more sophisticated, I would not say I bought a red dress yesterday. I would say I bought a red dress. I bought a, not even I bought a. The two there is off. I bought a red dress yesterday. There are quite a number of these things you need to learn. But I understand that tomorrow is Monday. You have other things to attend to. So I need to make this really short so that what can be done in the next hour. Okay, so that is it about linking her. Please, if you understand linking her, let me know in the chat. Linking R is simple. When you have a word that ends with letter R in a sentence, if the next word starts with a vowel, you link the two words, the one that ends with R and the one that starts with vowel, link them together. And you read them like one word. It could even be three words at the same time. For example, I can have father and mother are sleeping. Father and mother are, instead of father and mother are, it becomes father and mother are. It sounds like one, or sleeping, etc. Okay, I'm glad I can see your feedback. Thank you. Okay, now let's go to the next, which is intonation. I talked about intonation briefly at the beginning. Intonation is more about that sound, that beat, let me put it that way, that musical beat that you need to put in your English for it to sound nice. In our native languages, we do not put any beat. We just speak normally. We say something like, put it on the table. That is the way an average Nigerian will say, put it on the table now. It just sounds flat. English do not sound flat. It's supposed to be put it on the table. Put it on the table. I linked put and it together. So I didn't say put it on the table, right? This is called intonation. Intonation simply means the way you change your pitch at the end of whatever you're saying. Whether it's a question, is a statement, is a command, or an exclamation. At the end of whatever you're saying, your voice is supposed to either go down or go up. It should not be flat. So there are different types of intonation. We have the rising intonation and the falling intonation. Those are the two common intonations. We have others. So let's talk about these two. Now, when do you use the rising intonation and when do you use the falling intonation? The rising intonation is used at different occasions. One of the places where you could use your rising intonation is when you're greeting someone and you are adding a title to it. If I want to greet you and I just say good evening without a title, I will use a falling intonation. My voice will go down at the end. Good evening. But if I add a title and I say good evening, ma'am, good evening, sir, good evening, beauty, good evening, Miss Bridget, good evening, Diction Queen, good evening, like if you just mention a name, good evening, pastor, I need to use a rising intonation. If I'm adding a title to it, if there is no title, I should use a falling intonation. That is what intonation says. Another time when you should use intonation or rising intonation is when you're asking a yes or no question. A yes or no question is a question that when you ask, the person replying will give you answers like yes or no. So if I ask a question like, are you learning? You would either say, yes, I am learning, or no, I am not learning. That is an example of a yes or no question. So when I'm asking such question, I need to use a rising intonation. Are you learning? Have you eaten today? Is it night already? Where? No, where have you been is not part. I wanted to say, where have you been? Are you happy? Questions that when you ask, the person will say, yes, I am, or no, I am not. Such questions at the end, make sure your tone goes up. Now let's talk about falling intonation. There are other times where you could use rising intonation, but I want to limit it to that. Now, when it comes to falling intonation, we use falling intonation for statement. It means that at the end of a statement, your tone should fall. For example, I'm learning. I need to eat. I'm tired. These are statements. They provide an idea. Your voice should fall at the end of statements. Also, your voice should fall when you're asking a WH question. A WH question is a question that starts with WH words. WH words are words like what, where, when, who, how, whom, etc. So if I'm asking you, where have you been? Where have you been? My voice went down at the end. What is your name? Who's at the door? Your voice falls at the end of WH question. Now, when it comes to intonation, I have quite a different opinion about it. Everything I have mentioned are correct. That is what the book says. That is what the English language says. But according to experience, according to what we see every day, reality, let's come back to reality. Let's leave the book now. Do you know that you can say one thing with either a rising or falling intonation? For example, let's assume I want to greet you and I'm adding a title, but I am not in a good mood, or maybe I'm tired. Do you think I would have the energy to use my rising tone? I would have the energy to say, good morning, sir. I'm not happy. I'm tired. I'm in a negative vibe. I would just say, good morning, sir. It doesn't mean I'm wrong, my dear. Intonation is more about your emotion. Intonation is more about how you feel. So it doesn't mean that when I'm asking a WH question and I'm in cloud nine, I'm very happy, I have to use a rising intonation. No. If I'm very happy, I can say, where have you been all day? I miss you, babe. I don't have to say, where have you been all day? I miss you, babe. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. No. It's about your emotion, the space you are at that time. For examination's sake, please stick to what the book has said. Use rising intonation For yes or no question, or when you're greeting and you're mentioning their names or you're adding a title, there are other times you could use a rising intonation. Use falling intonation when asking WH question or for a statement. Of course, other times you can use falling intonation as well. But when it comes to reality, don't be in a box. Be yourself. Be unique. Because everybody's saying, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Doesn't mean you have to say good morning, sir. You can say good morning. Good morning, sir. You are not wrong, my dear. You are correct. It's all about your emotion, the space you find yourself, the energy you carry at that time. Now, enough about intonation. Let's talk about word stress. There's another thing called word stress. Word stress is about how you pronounce a word, just like we heard. Word stress. Intonation is sentences. Word stress is word. Now, when you have a word that has more than one syllable in English, you are not expected to pronounce it with the same energy. This has to do with energy as well. For example, a lot of Nigerians will say tebu. It's not tebu. Tebu has two syllables. Tebu. Two syllables. In English, when a word has more than one syllable, one of these syllables must be said with higher energy. The other syllables should not be said with higher energy. Let me write it out. In English, when you have a word that has more than one syllable, whether the word has two syllables, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 syllables, or 24 syllables, whatever the number of syllables, just make sure that the word has more than one syllable. One out of those syllables in that word must be stressed. To stress a word means to say the word louder, to say the word longer, and to say the word clearer. To stress a word means to say a part of that word louder, longer, clearer. And that means you're saying that word with higher energy. It's that simple. Higher energy. So if I have the word table, the word has two syllables, tay and bull. These two syllables should not be said with the same level of energy. One has to be said with higher energy. It means I have to say one of these two syllables louder, longer, and clearer. So the question will be, how do I know which of the syllables to say louder, to say longer, and to say clearer? You need to learn stress rules. There are over 20 stress rules, but let's talk about two of them tonight. The first says, if you have a word that has two syllables, if the word is a noun or an adjective, please stress the first syllable. Stress the first syllable. Again, if you have a word, if the word has two syllables and it is a noun, stress the first syllable. Or if it is an adjective, stress the first syllable. Let's take examples. Like the word table. The word table has two syllables, table, and it is a noun. It is telling us the name of an object. Because of that, the first syllable, tay, has to be said louder, longer, and clearer. Table, table, not table. I should not say it with the same energy. Table, no, it's table. One goes up, the other comes down. Table, not table. Because it has two syllables and it's a noun. Let's take an adjective. I have the word pretty. Pretty. It's not pretty. She's a pretty girl. No, she's a pretty girl. Pretty, pretty girl, not pretty girl. Pretty. Now let's go to the second rule. The second rule says that if the word has two syllables and it is a verb or a preposition, then you should stress the second syllable. Stress the second syllable this time. So if I have a word like success, success, the word success can be a noun. Can it be a verb? I'm not sure. Let me use another word. For success, we're stressing the second syllable for the word success. Let me use the word present. Present. The word present is a verb. The noun is pronounced present. The noun of that word is pronounced present. The one that means a gift. Present. I have a present for you. That is the noun. Though they are spelled the same way, but they aren't pronounced the same way. The verb is pronounced present. I need to go present the present to the bride. I need to go present the present to the bride. Present. Now, what if the word is a preposition? I can have the word beyond. 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 The word beyond is a preposition. Beyond or again. Or above. Above. I'm saying the second syllable louder. Above, not above. It's above. Beyond. These are examples of prepositions. So the rules again. If you have a two-syllable word, if it's a noun, stress the first syllable. If it's an adjective, stress the first syllable. If it's a verb, stress the second syllable. If it's a preposition, stress the second syllable. There are lots of other rules you need to learn. But tonight we'll just focus on these two. So I have a few examples that we can practice together. Please say after me. Now note, the part of these words that are written in capital letter, just like I wrote my examples, are the part we are stressing. So the first word, climate. Climate, not climate. Climate. The side, I'm stressing side. The side. Spacious, not spacious. Spacious. Democracy. Democracy. Extension. Extension. Require. Require. Knowledge. 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 Critical. We have talked about how to pronounce AL words. Geographic. Geographic. Now let's take together. Say after me. Climate. Climate. The side. The side. Spacious. Spacious. Democracy. Democracy. Geographic. Geographic. Critical. Critical. Knowledge. Knowledge. Require. Require. Extension. Extension. So it's not extension. Require. Knowledge. No. Let's take it one more time. Climate. The side. Spacious. Democracy. Democracy. Geographic. Critical. Knowledge. Require. Extension. Now it's question time. I have few more slides to go, but let me quickly take a few questions. If you have questions, please send them to the chat. If you have questions, please send it to the chat. The recordings will be sent. Number 2, I've taken that off already. Number 2 simply says that when you have a word that has 2 syllables and it's a preposition or a verb, stress the second syllable. Thank you, Olusegun. I appreciate that. The word is February. February. The R after the B must be heard. February. Any other question? Beans. The E and A then makes a long sound. Beans. And the S that sounds Z. How to get the ebook? Just hold on. I'll talk about that shortly. The word is fork. It's not fet. Fork. F-O-R-K. Fork. No, there is no certificate for the 1K class. We have a course that has a certificate. But for this class, no certificate. Organize. It's not organize. Organize. Success. Success, not success. Success. Occasionally. 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 Honest. Honest. The H is silent. Fuck. F-U-C-K. Fuck. F-O-R-K. Fork. Depth. Depth. The P should be heard. Serious. Serious. Does same rules apply to word stress with more than 2 syllables? No. Words with 2 syllables have their own rules. Words with 3 syllables have their own. With 4, with 5, and all like that. No, they do not have the same rules. Mortgage, hyperbole. How can I identify pronunciation using dictionary? It's by focusing on transcription. Transcription. Advice. The C there makes the S sound. Thomas. The H is silent in Thomas. But in Nathan, the H is not silent. You put your tongue outside. Nathan. Somebody said, please, ma'am, let us have permission to unmute ourselves. No. This is a generalized class. We have a course where we give clients opportunities to unmute themselves. We hear them talk and we correct them. But for this is the webinar. It's not a course. We do not allow that here. Heard. H-E-A-R-D. The vowel there is a long sound. Heard. What's the guideline to the pronunciation of words? Because that's my problem. Guideline is focus on the IPA sounds. Once you can identify the IPA sounds, when you go to the dictionary, in the course I talked about earlier, there is a lesson there that teaches how to see how words are pronounced in the dictionary. When you go to the dictionary, if you look for the word, let's assume you want to look for the word eat in the dictionary. The first information the dictionary would give you will be the speech. The dictionary will tell you it's a verb. Now, in front of that, the dictionary will transcribe the word. You're going to find something like this. You find something like this. 2 dots. These are dots. So you're going to find these dots. This is the E sound. And you're going to find the T sound. This shows you that this is eat, eat. So transcriptions help you pronounce words. Sophia, how do I know when a letter is silent? The silent letter ebook would help you with that. That's something I can go through. The diphthongs were not thoroughly thought. Please touch on it. There is no time for that, please. Please, I'm interested in the course. How do I go about it? I'll talk about the course shortly. The word is bath and bathe. Bath, B-A-T-H, it's a noun. B-A-T-H-E, bathe, it's a verb. So in a sentence, I would have, I need to take a bath, or I need to have a bath. Don't say take my bath or have your bath. Do not use words like your or my with bath. It's a, take a bath or have a bath. Now the second one, bathe. You just say, I need to bathe. Bath is a noun, bathe is a verb. Please, now when pronouncing these syllable words in reading, how do you know and get familiar with them? First, words that have syllables. Just watch out for words that have syllables when reading or even when pronouncing. Once you see that the word has syllables, then you want to find out how it is being pronounced, right? In that course I talked about earlier as well, we talked about all of the stress rules you must learn and we practice. I'm going to talk about the course shortly. Phoebe, the word is Phoebe. P-H-O-E-B-E is Phoebe. Please, how can I have a personal session with you? Okay, send a DM to one of our admins. We have personal classes. Send a DM to one of our admins. Plain, P-L-A-I-N is plain. P-L-A-N-E is also plain. How can one register fully in a physical class? We only have physical class for our personalized clients. So send a message to our admin as well. You'll find out. The word is cutlery, cutlery, cutlery. Okay, I think I've attended to most of the questions I can see. How can I learn it fast and clear? Your question is not clear. Education, heart, principal, teacher, organization, decision, organization, C-I-O-N there sounds shun. Decision, S-I-O-N sounds jen. I just talked about the TION and SION word. V and P. Yes, a lot of people are asking for personalized class. You can just send a message to our admin. They would attend to that. Now let me proceed and we'll go back to questions shortly. So remember my formula again. My formula has 8 letters. Dick-Clar, Dicclear. And I said each letter has its meaning and each has 3-step formula. We have just learned the first letter. It's 3 steps. So I still have the I, the C, the second C, and every other letters there. And I want to assume, I didn't know your mind, that now that you know the first part of my formula, it is important for you to know the other part of the formula. If you agree with that, let me know in the chat. If you would like to know the other part of my formula, let me know in the chat. And it is not just about knowing the other part, but mastering it. That somebody asked that why can't they talk? We can't talk because this is a general class. We have other courses that where we allow you talk Mondays to Saturdays. We correct you. Sometimes we even tell you to do it again because we also understand that speaking, for you to speak well, you have to speak. There are 2 things you need to do. One is to listen, the other is to speak. In that course, we allow you practice both skills. You listen and you speak. And it is that we call practice. Remember what Esther did, the story I shared earlier. She learned, she practiced for 6 weeks, and she was able to master and implement confidently anywhere she finds herself. It is that mastery that you get from practicing that would help you to become that person or that speaker that impresses their listeners every time and everywhere. And that is what I want all of my clients to achieve. And I am glad we are always achieving that. Except if you're a lazy person. If you're not a lazy person and you're ready to practice, then let's get to it. Okay, a lot of people are saying yes, 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 yes. So I will proceed. So if you'd like to know and master my formula for profitability, not just for you to know, but for you to master so that you can improve yourself and improve your earning, I assure you that you can do that in 6 weeks. So if you're ready to do that in 6 weeks, not something you can do in one night. Somebody is saying, yes, let's do it and let's be fast. No, it's not something we can do in one night. It's something that you need 6 weeks to do. And you should know that in that 6 weeks, you're not just knowing, but you are mastering. So we have a system that we have put to place that we call the Diction Mastery Academy. The Diction Mastery Academy is an academy where we help you to speak better without sounding fake everywhere and anywhere you go, so that you can impress your listeners and they can open doors of opportunities for you. This is a platform where you don't just learn to speak. You learn to speak to change your life, to change your earnings, to get people to respect you more. That is the goal of the academy. At the academy, we help enhance your communication abilities to the point where your words command attention. We also help skyrocket your confidence, and we help elevate your professional image to new heights. In the academy, we ensure personalized attention, and we closely track the progress and transformative journey of each participant. This makes the academy a highly sought-after academy. How do we do this? Mondays to Fridays, you learn on our e-learning platform. Learning on our e-learning platform is so easy, such that you can learn any time of the day. Whether you prefer to learn early in the morning, or late at night, or later in the afternoon, or in any time that is convenient for you, any time at all, you learn on the e-learning platform Mondays to Fridays. The lessons are less than 10 minutes. So which means whether you're a lawyer, you're an accountant, you're an entrepreneur, you're a full housewife, you're a mother that has baby, or a proprietress or a teacher, whatever, you can learn there for 6 weeks, Mondays to Fridays at your convenient time. Now, each lesson has an assignment that takes just 1 minute to submit via voice note. Now, when you submit the assignment on our assignment WhatsApp group, we listen to your assignment and we give feedback to each person's assignment. Each person's assignment is given feedback. It is not a general class like this. It is a class where we focus on each participant. Now, on Saturday, we have practical Zoom sessions where we come together on Zoom by 8 p.m. I listen to you. The things you have learned Mondays to Fridays, we practice it together. Having practiced it, I listen to you. You go through it. I give feedback and tell you, oh, you did this one well. You didn't do this one well. Please do it again. Afterwards, we divide you into smaller groups. You also, we get to group the participants into different groups where they also practice together with themselves. So Mondays to Saturdays, for 6 weeks, you are listening, you are speaking, we are giving feedback, we are correcting you, you are practicing with other participants that want to get the same result as you are. And in 6 weeks, you would have mastered everything you need to know. You would be able to read transcriptions, you'll be able to transcribe yourself, you'll be able to pronounce any words at all. You'll be able to stress words yourself, you'll be able to use the right intonation. And of course, we still have other things that we did not even talk about today. Remember my remaining formula. All of that will be taught in 6 weeks, Mondays to Saturdays. Now, here is how the academy works. The first step is for you to register for the academy. The second step is to log into the e-learning platform. Once you register, you start learning. So for some of you that are registered tonight, you'll start learning immediately. Once you log into your own e-learning platform, you take the course at your pace. We expect you to take the course Mondays to Fridays for 6 weeks. But for some of us that might say, oh, I'm sitting an exam, I'm doing that, we allow you to do it at your pace, no rushing. Even after the 6 weeks, you can still continue with the course and you still have access to the lessons and of course the assignment group, and you can still join the Zoom session. It is at your pace. Of course, you watch the lessons, you do the quiz, you submit on the WhatsApp platform. Mondays to Fridays, we give feedback every day on each assignment you have submitted. And on weekends, we meet together where you ask me questions. I challenge you to read, to talk about things. We practice together. And I also group you with other participants where you can practice together right in front of me on Saturdays. Now, to join the Diction Mastery Academy, all you need is $65. I also need to mention that aside from the fact that you're learning in the academy, once you're done with your lessons, you do the project and you get your certificate. Once you get your certificate, we add you to the alumni group. Right now, we have over 1,200 people in the academy. Some of them have already graduated, they're in the alumni group, which means even after you've graduated, in the alumni group, we go further to practice together. We meet once a month in the alumni group where we talk about trendy things. We present. Some people reach out to me personally and say they have this challenge. Can I help them? We have this presentation. Can I guide them through? So there is a community, there's someone to hold your hand, even after the 6 weeks, so that you do not go back to your old self. We keep you accountable, going on and on and on. So to join the academy, all you need is $65. That is about 97,000 naira. But because you have attended this webinar and you're still here till now, you do not even need 50% of 97,000. You do not need 48,000. All you need is 31,999 naira instead of 97,000. That is a whopping 68% off. Not just that, please, I need you to record me at this point. If you go through the academy and after 6 weeks, you do not get result. If you join the academy tonight, or you join the academy and you follow through everything I ask you to do, you take your lessons Mondays to Fridays, you show up for the Zoom sessions. Sometimes when I ask you to do your assignment again, you do it. And after 6 weeks, you do not get results, I will refund your money completely. Like I said, we have over 1,200 people in the academy right now, and I've not had any issue of refunding anyone. That is because the academy is Excellent. We have video feedbacks of people that have attended the academy. Video feedback, rather, there's no S there. We have audio, we have screenshots. Yeah, we have a lot of feedback about the academy. Right. So if you attend the academy and after 6 weeks, you follow my lead and you do not get results, I will do a complete refund of how much you have paid. You can record that part. Also, for some of you that would enroll tonight, you would get access to some of all of these bonuses. The first bonus I would give you is my 20 short pronunciation videos. I sell these videos for 15,000, but you'll get all of it for free. You'd also get my PDF on vocabulary development. This PDF work well for those people that when they speak, they do not know the right word to use. I sell this PDF at 5,000 Naira, but if you enroll tonight, you'll get it for free. You'll also get my video on how to never be at a loss for word. This is a video that helps those of us that used to do M, and you want to say something, but you're not sure. You're using M, N, M, you're using filler words. This video would help you to eradicate that. This video was a webinar I did for a group of company, and each person paid 10,000 Naira, but you will get the video for free. You'd also get our ebook on Know Your Silent Words. I talked about the silent ebook earlier. If you enroll tonight, you'd also get that ebook for free. The ebook contains words that have silent A, silent B, silent C, silent D, up to silent Z, such that you do not mispronounce any word with silent letter. You'd also get my ebook on English punctuation marks. When I ask that you send your feedback to the group, I realize that some people do not know how to use punctuation marks. Some of us still start our sentence with am. You should not start sentences with except you're asking a question. This ebook would help you correct your punctuation errors. I sell this for 77.5, but you get it for free tonight. You'd also get my ebook on 100 common grammatical errors and corrections. I sell this for 12,000, but you get it for free. You'd also get my ebook on 10 commonly misused expressions and their correction. I love this ebook so much. It's sold for 6,000 on our website, but if you enroll tonight, you get it for free. And lastly, you get my video on how to earn more with your diction skill. Whether you're a teacher or not, whether or you're an entrepreneur or you're a digital marketer, whatever you do, so far you're here and you want this skill that you're learning to earn you more money, earn you more respect, earn better perception, this video would work for you. This video was sold at 25,000 Naira, but you'll get it for free as well if you enroll tonight. Now, all these bonuses make a total of 85,500 Naira. But like I said, you're getting them for free if you enroll tonight, plus you get my complete refund assurance. The refund assurance says that if you follow through my lead for 6 weeks and you do not get results, I would refund your money, your complete money. Now, this is what you're getting. The standard cost of the academy is 97,000. The bonuses is worth 85,500 Naira. But if you enroll tonight, you get all of these for just 31,999 Naira only. Now, here are feedback from some people that have attended the academy. This is Peaceful. Peaceful is from Kenya. I mentioned earlier that we sell our courses to different part of the world, not just Nigerians, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, UAE, Estonia. Just mention them. Now, Peaceful said, the class has been an insightful one. What excites me most is how you carry everyone along in the practical session. Like I mentioned, the academy is a practical one. It's different from what we are doing tonight. This is a webinar. That is an academy. Academy. It's a practical place. A place where you get to the work. It's like you're going to a gym. You pay your instructor and you still do the work. Same as the academy. So it's not for lazy people. It's for serious-minded people that really want to improve how they speak and change their life for good. Corrections are made with love, and I look forward to learning without being scared of making mistakes. It was 2 weeks in training when I emerged the best speaker in a debate competition. While practicing, I heard your voice in my head, pronouncing those words correctly. This is a training for anyone who is ready not just to speak right, but speak well, blah, 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 blah. She mentioned her name. You can go on social media and look for her and confirm, because I know some people will still not believe. This is another testimonial from another person. I want us to just focus on this part of our testimonial. so I don't bore you. She said that, honestly, I can't afford to lose your class for any reason. I am more than happy. God bless you, man. This is another testimonial. This person said, Coach Bukola is doing tremendous work relentlessly in the service of educating who wants to be educated on speaking right. Her videos are so self-explanatory, easy to understand. All you need is follow her lead. The best thing I like in her training is she never leaves your hand until you become master. Great follow-ups too, which is a very good virtue of a great teacher. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, even in 6 weeks, if we feel that you're not grounded enough, you stay back and keep learning. This is not a course that they'll tell you after 6 weeks you can access the course again. This is a lifetime course. Aside from the course, you also have a community where you practice together. Even when you're done with the 6 weeks course. There are lots of testimonials here. We have video testimonials, we have audio testimonials. This is another testimonial from a diction instructor. She said, as a diction teacher, I saw the need to keep developing my priorities around this. And it might also interest you to know that most people who are equally aware of this profession of mine just believe that I can never and should never make any form of mistake in this word. But then uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, right? So we should always represent well. She said, among the courses I enrolled into this 2024, Fluent Speech happens to be one of the institutions I intentionally decided to start from a wealth of experience. I totally assume I didn't know anything, and it's all worth it. Here is from a diction instructor. So what am I saying? There are lots of testimonials. Here is another one. Here is another one. She said, we learn daily, and it's something I am so intentional about. I am improving every day. Here is another one. So I do not want to bore you. You can do screenshots of these and, of course, visit them later. We also have video presentations that we will send to the group from clients who have enrolled on the academy. So all you need is 31,999 naira to enroll in the course. However, I have a special offer for the first 20 people who would enroll right now. This is just for 20 people. The academy is worth 97,000. The bonuses you're getting is worth 85,500. You're getting all for just 31,500 naira. Again, you're learning for 6 weeks, Mondays to Saturdays, at your convenient time. Nobody's rushing you. Any time that works for you. Come to class. The instructor is waiting. Once you submit your assignment, you get corrections. On Saturdays, we meet together where we practice live, just to be sure you're the one practicing Mondays to Fridays. This prepares you for the outside world. Imagine you're doing something intentionally and consistently for 6 weeks. No village woman, village people, what do they call them, would hold you back. In 6 weeks, you would have mastered it. We purposely didn't say it's a 5 days class or a 3 days class. A whole 6 weeks, Mondays to Saturdays. And you're getting it for just 31,999 naira. But like I said, I have a special offer for just 20 people tonight. Once I get 20 people, the offer is off. So if you want to be one of the first 20 people who would enjoy this massive discount right now, I need you to get your phones ready as I reveal the payment details. So instead of paying 31,999 naira, all you need to pay right now, just this night for the first 20 people, you still get to get all the bonuses I mentioned and the complete refund assurance. All you need is 20,999 naira. That is about 87% off. Here, right here is the account details. You're paying into the same account you paid the 1,000 naira into. You're paying into Olubukola R. Agbalaya UBA account. 2069 72 50 16 20697 25016. Immediately you make your payment, send your payment proof to the WhatsApp group. Remember, once 20 people make payment, the special offer is gone. It means that once you get 20 people pay 20,999 naira, the fee goes back to 31,999 naira. That means you're saving about 11,000 naira if you pay tonight. Also, if you pay right now, you get all the bonuses I have mentioned. Let me go through the bonuses again. You get my 20 short videos for free. You get my vocabulary development PDF for free. You get my video on how to never be at a loss for words for free. You get my ebook on how to know your silent words for free. You also get my ebook on English punctuations for free. You get my ebook on 100 common grammatical errors and their corrections for free. You get my ebook on 10 commonly misused expressions and their corrections as well for free. And you get my video on how to earn more with your diction skill for free as well. That is if you pay tonight. And yet you get to save about 11,000 naira. So the first 20 people right now would get this for just 20,999 naira instead of 31,999 naira. Now, aside from learning in the academy Mondays to Saturdays at your convenient time, at the end of the academy, you get our certificate. Our certificate is a certificate that you can use in any part of the world. We've had people who traveled, you know, when the Jackpot syndrome was really hot, we had people who enrolled in our course and traveled from Nigeria to the UK or to different other places. And our certificate is one of the things that is helping them right now. I know of a woman who sent me feedback about how she's a Muslim. So she traveled with a group of other Muslim women with their children. So she said that as daughter is the only child that didn't have to repeat class when she got to the UK. And she said the major reason is because she could easily understand the natives. She could easily understand what they're saying. And she could easily communicate with them. They could understand her as well so easily. And that was because before they traveled, she and her daughter enrolled on our course. She enrolled her daughter in the kiddies class, and she enrolled for the Diction Master Academy. And she also, her certificate was one of the certificates she used in getting a very befitting job for herself in the UK right now. She's still there. So what am I saying? For some of you that are asking for a certificate, this is another opportunity for you to get a certificate that you can use in any part of the world. All you need to do is enroll in the academy. Right now, you can enroll for 20,999 naira instead of 31,999 naira. You get all the bonuses. You get to learn Mondays to Fridays at your convenient time. Whether you're a lecturer, you're a teacher, you're a nurse, you're a full housewife, you're a husband rather. Whatever, whoever you are, you can let, all you need is 10 minutes. Any 10 minutes that is convenient for you to give out. And that 10 minutes, you watch the lessons, you submit your assignment, you get feedback. And on Saturdays, we meet at night, 8 p.m., where we practice together, where you also have the opportunity to practice with other participants. And then after 6 weeks, if you do not get results, after following my lead, I will do a complete refund assurance to you. Also, if after 6 weeks you're able to graduate, you get our certificate that you can use anywhere in any part of the world. So if you want to speak to impress anyone, anywhere, and to open doors of opportunities for you, register right now by taking advantage of the 87% off, plus all the bonuses and our complete refund assurance to become a confident and eloquent speaker in 6 weeks. The truth is, the academy will not just help you speak better. It would change your life for good. You get more respect, you get more opportunities, people perceive you better. Okay, so if this is you, you should be at the Diction Master Academy. Again, here is the account details. If you have questions about the academy or you have questions about what we have learned, please share with me. Somebody says, I'm very much interested. Is there any opportunity for ending of... Okay, this opportunity I've shared is just for those that are paying tonight. After tonight, the fee goes back to 31,999 naira. Somebody said, well done, ma'am. Please, I lack confidence while speaking. How do I go about it? Enroll in the academy. Enroll in the academy to enhance your confidence. Please, someone should pay for me. Please do not send account details here. Please, Cynthia, this is not allowed. Nobody should send their account details here or send account details to the group, please. This is not allowed, please. Do not send account details here to not confuse them. Please, do not send account details here. Do not send account details to the group. You can ask for help, but do not send account details until someone is asking that you drop your account details. Please do not send account details here. I wish I'm part of the 20 people. May God provide for you. Yes, amen. Paid, ma'am. I can only afford 10K now. Please, is correct to say convenient time? Yes. You can say convenience and convenient time. Can someone please help a sister? Blah, blah, blah. Please give us discount. I already gave a discount. Instead of paying 31,999 naira, you get to pay just 20,999 naira. You can apply for the course at your convenient time. Who said that? Okay, you're asking a question if you can apply at your convenient time. Of course, but then you can get access to the bonuses and you can get access to the discount. So if you're paying after tonight, you're paying 31,999 naira, plus you will not get the bonuses. My heart skip while facing the crowd. Enroll on the 6th Diction Master Academy. How much do I need to pay? Is it 20,999 or 31,000? If you pay tonight, you're paying. If you're among the first 20 people, rather, you're paying 20,999 naira. I would have loved to pay, but I don't have up to that amount. Very much interested. You can go ahead and pay. Some of us are salary earners. Please, somebody share. Blah, 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 blah. I'll pay on Friday, please. Please don't say this here. You could just easily send that person a chart. So people are just so funny. You could just easily send that person a chart instead of saying it here. Please, can we just pay 20,000? No, the fee is 20,999 naira. Please give us the ebook you promised. The ebook is for those who enroll on the academy tonight. I mentioned it at the beginning that the silent ebook is it's not for everyone because I knew not everyone will pay. So it's for those who enroll tonight. Please, you can pay into the bank account details for 1K. Yes, you can pay into the UBA account, the same account you paid the 1,000 naira to. Olubukola R. Agbala, please extend the payment. I'm enrolling now. Can I pay tomorrow? Yes, you can pay tomorrow, but you get to pay 31,999 naira. Please, is it when I pay 31,000 that I'll get the bonuses? If you pay 20,999 naira right now, you will get the bonuses. Any more questions? Please, can we pay half today? Can the course develop us on using the right words? Where is it? That has run. You can send that again. We need another offer next time for those who can see that. Okay, so I can see. Please, you can send your messages again. The message is just going right. So these are the bonuses again. Remember, you're getting the short videos, short pronunciation videos worth 15,000. The vocabulary development PDF worth 5,000. You'll also get how to never be at the worst loss for words. It's a video worth 10,000 naira. You get Know Your Silent ebook worth 5,000 naira. You'll also get an ebook on English pronunciations worth 7,500. You're getting all of these for free. If you pay 20,999 naira right now, you would get all of these for free. Remember, once we get 20 people, the fee goes back to 31,999 naira. Also, you will still get more bonuses. You get 100 commonly grammatical errors worth 12,000. You get it for free. You get 10 commonly misused expressions for free as well. And you also get a video on how to earn more with your diction skills for free as well. Now, right now, you have two options. Right now, you have two options, and that's the truth. Option one is for you to go back and sit for exam and apply for English degree. You sit JAM, post-JAM, and you can go read English in the university. You get to study for 4 years to learn how to speak English. This is not even a practical one. A lot of us went to the university and came back and we're still scared of facing the crowd. So you get to study for 4 years to learn how to speak English. And that's probably going to take you close to millions of naira in admission fee, handouts, transportation, school fee, accommodation, and lots more. Yet, you won't even come close. I can say this anyway. to speaking fluently like I do, or like my clients. That's the truth. You might be wondering how I knew. The truth is, I have trained a couple of English graduates. They would tell me they are graduates of English, not even just BSc or BEd. And their fluency is nothing close. In fact, I have lecturers enrolling in the academy. I have doctors, lecturers enrolling in the academy. We have a lot of them. So you can either do this the hard and stressful way without any guarantee to speak fluently, while spending millions of naira. Or the second option, simply enroll on the Diction Master Academy tonight with just 20,999 naira. Get all the bonuses. Get a guarantee to get your money back if you don't get results after following everything I ask you to do. And become a fluent and confident speaker within 6 weeks or even less. Remember, the academy is a self-paced one. It means that no rushing. After the 6 weeks, you still get to join the alumni group, where I still get to hold your hands to get results. Another thing about the alumni group is we have people from different parts of the world. For some of you that have networking as one of your goals for this year, it's a great place to network. You meet people from different parts of the world, different walks of life, different professions that are capable of giving you or opening doors of that thing you have always asked for. Like they say, God will not come down to help us. It's people like us that will help us. So if you're interested, here is the account details again. Do I still have any more questions? Do I still have any more questions? So the payment is going. Once you get 20 people, the offer goes back. And the offer goes back to 31,999 naira. So right now, pay 20,999 naira to grab all the bonuses. Start learning in the academy immediately. Pay into the UBA account 206-9725-016. Olubukola R. Agbalaya. Then send payment proof to the WhatsApp group. Remember, once you get 20 people, the fee goes back to 31,999 naira. The bonuses again, you get the 20 short pronunciation videos worth 15,000. You get my vocabulary development PDF worth 5,000 naira. You get how to never be at a loss for word training video worth 10,000 naira. You get your Know Your Certain Words ebook worth 5,000 naira. You get an ebook on English punctuation marks worth 7,500. You also get my 100 common grammatical errors and corrections worth 12,000. You get 10 commonly misused expressions and their corrections worth 6,000. And you get my video on how to earn more with your diction skill worth 25,000. All of this is total 85,500 naira. But you get them for free. Plus, you get access to the academy right away. If you pay 20,999 naira, you get our complete refund policy. If you go through the academy, you do everything we ask you to do, and you do not get results, we refund you completely. And of course, you get a certificate that you can use confidently anywhere in the part of the word. All you need is 20,000. All you need is 20,000. This Kaya Day, please, I don't like what you're saying in the comments. Please be careful. I do not like what you're saying in the comments at all. I have deleted about 2 or 3 of your feedback. I do not like that. If you're not careful, I'm just going to remove you from this Zoom session right now. Please be careful. Please. Please be careful. And I just said, do not send any account details to the group. If you have anything, if you mistakenly made payment, just send a message to one of our admins. They will refund you. Don't send account numbers to the group for your own sake. Please. Please. Somebody said we need another account. Access network is bad. We need another account. Okay, we have a GT account. Just send a message to any of the admins. They will send you the same account. Just make sure the name is Olubukola R. Agbalaya. Same name with the UBA account, please. Somebody says, can the certificate be used instead of IELTS? No, please. IELTS is an exam. This is not an exam. IELTS is an exam. It's an English test exam. This is a course. It's not the same thing. No, it can't. Okay, here is the same account details. Pay into the UBA account. Olubukola R. Agbalaya, 206-9725-016. Do we have any more questions? Any more question? We have 15-minute Q&A. If you have any more question, somebody said poor English, low self-esteem, and lack of confidence is the reason I can't afford this money right now. Please, ma'am, give me more discounts because I really need it. The truth is I cannot give further discount. I have given so much discount. But the truth is there are strategies you can use to get that money right now. If low self-esteem, lack of English skills have held you so much, it's time to break that spell. Sincerely, it is time to cast out the spell in your life. I've seen people send me messages and say things like, my husband did this because I don't know English. And when I post on social media, people laugh. A lot of things are happening because of bad English. That's the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. I've heard people say things like, I lost a job because of bad English. That's the truth. In most part of the world now, English is, in fact, if you go on Google and type top 5 skills to get in the 21st century, communication skill, English skill, let me put it that way, is one of it. We live in a global market where you can be in Nigeria and you work with people in the UK, in the US. All you need is English skills and some other soft skills that the job might warrant. But when you don't know it, or when you don't have it, it becomes a problem. Sincerely, why do you think some tailor would make the same dress that another person is making for maybe 3,000? They would make it 20,000, 60,000. It is not just packaging. English is one of the packaging in this world. A lot of people say packaging. English is the first packaging. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please, I need tissue. Excuse me, please. I am back. When it comes to packaging, thank you. English is one of the first packaging. When people see you, the first thing they see is your dressing, your appearance. The next thing is what comes out of your mouth. So if what comes out of your mouth is not representing you well, then it's a bad one. Okay, some of people are asking question. EWE is pronounced you. Can the course develop us on using the right word? For example, using the present tense and past tense? No, it's a pronunciation course. We have a course on grammar that would help you on knowing when to use your present tense, your past tense, and so you can enroll on the grammar course. If you want to know more about the grammar course, please send a message to the admin, any of the admins. But this is a pronunciation course. EWE is pronounced you. This Kayode guy doesn't even listen. You promised some of us who sent a review of the first bonus class. Review of the first bonus class. I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean review of the first. Was it the bonus classes we had on WhatsApp? If that was it, we have already sent it to the first 5 people who did. If you're talking about the bonus we promised those that attended the WhatsApp class, we already did that. That was sent the following day, the second day. That was sent. Is this the only webinar? Yes, the webinar you paid for. The 1,000 you paid for is a day webinar. It's for 1 day. And this is the webinar. The replay will be sent to the group. Great job, ma'am. Are we still getting the video for today's webinar? Yes. The replay will be sent to the group. This, ma'am, in a guest to pay faster, I paid 2,000, but I've completed the open one. I picked my first slot. No, just send both receipts to the group. Any other question? I don't know how to transfer. Do you collect cash? How do you want to locate me, Kayode? This Kayode guy is just something else. When will the class end? After the 15 minutes question session, we are done. The word is statement, not statement. statement. Can you signal the admin to confirm some of our payments? The admins will confirm. Once we end the session, the replay will be sent, then the payment will be confirmed. Do not worry, you just drop it in the group, any of our groups. The payment will be confirmed. Any other question? Mom, I wish to pay right now, but I don't have money. I hope this opportunity, blah, 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 blah. You're doing great. Statement, is this the only certificate? Yes, yes, yes. I enjoyed the class, but can't meet up with the payment. Thanks, you're welcome. I don't know how to use a sentence before speaking. I don't understand this. Ma'am, how will you help us to have access to tonight's webinar? It will be sent. I would like to join, but since Ramadan, the most expensive time of year is approaching, I'll wait until after the fasting period. Okay, waiting after the fasting period, what will it cost you? What is that thing you, like my coach will say? My coach will say that if you don't take this offer right now, what would change in your life? What will not change in your life? I'm not saying that Ramadan is, I'm just asking a question. If you do not take the offer now, what will change in your life and what will not change in your life? That would help you with your decision. Can I get your account number? It's still on the screen. The account number is still on the screen and it's in the WhatsApp group as well. Okay, I think I've attended to all questions. God bless you for your intention to send the recording. Yes, it will be sent. When is the next webinar? There is no next webinar. The webinar you paid for is, the 1,000 webinar you paid for is a one-day class. And this is the webinar right now. You are a star. Go and rest, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay, somebody said I came in late. The replay will be sent. Okay, chimpanzee. That's how it worked for those. Okay, I think we have exhausted the 15 minutes. Ma'am, please, I'm a beginner in English. Can I still cope with the class? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Somebody said I don't understand anything. Congratulations. Because I don't know what to say. If you're saying everything we've done, you don't understand anything. The Lord is your strength. Hey, Father. Okay, I think I have attended to all the questions. Aha, you don't understand anything. Wow, okay, somebody is replying. Abode, abode. What is pronounced abode? How would our payment be confirmed? Okay, for the payment, for those of you that to join the group for the academy. So the way we sent you a link in your DM when you paid 1,000, the same way we will do that. So say, can I pay 10K now and balance tomorrow? Yes, you can go ahead. You can make your 10,000 payment now and balance tomorrow. At least that would help you to get the offer for 20,999 naira. So if you have 50% payment, you can make your payment right now and balance tomorrow. So once you balance tomorrow, you get access to the course. So I said, I want to start speaking like you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think we are done. Thank you, everyone. Again, if you'd like to improve how you speak so that people can respect you more, see you in the better light, give you opportunities, and you can also be confident of yourself. All you need right now is 20,999 naira. You enroll in the course, you learn for 6 weeks, Mondays to Saturdays at your convenient time. You also get access to all the bonuses I have mentioned for free. You get them for free. You get a certificate at the end of the academy. And if after the academy, you have done everything I ask you to do, you do not get results, you get back your money. That's your complete refund. All of this is going right now for just 20,999 naira. After tonight, the fee goes back to 31,999 naira. So if that were you, I'm going to save almost 11,000 by paying right now. So for some of you that are saying you have half the payment, go ahead and you can make your balance payment tomorrow. Because once it's tomorrow, the fee goes back to 31,999 naira. To everyone who have paid, congratulations. I assure you, you would not regret doing this. Just send your receipts to the group. The admins will attend to them. You will get a link in your DM telling you how to join the academy, and you can start learning immediately. Remember, you're learning at your convenient time, Mondays to Fridays, and Saturdays we meet via Zoom at 8 p.m. So congratulations, everyone. Here is the account details again. pay 20,999 naira into UBA account 206-9725-016. Olubukola R. Agbalaya. For those interested in our personalized class, reach out to any of the admins and they would give you details of how to join the personalized class. We have personalized class. Or somebody said, Ma, I have paid 20,000 naira. Can I pay? Ma, I have 20,000 naira. Can I pay now and balance 999 naira next tomorrow? Yes, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. Please call the number again. The number is 20. The account number is 20 69 72 50 16. Again, UBA account 20 69 72 50 16. The name is Olubukola R. Agbalaya, UBA 20 69 72 50 16. Olubukola R. Agbalaya. The account details is in the WhatsApp groups as well. 20 69 72 50 16. You mean we can balance 10K now and balance later? Yes, you can pay 10K now and send the balance tomorrow. So do we have any other question? The time commitment. I mentioned that you get to learn at any time that is convenient for you. So Musadik, let's assume you go to work from 6 a.m. and you return by 8 p.m. You can learn before you leave the house by 6 a.m. You can learn on your way to work. Maybe you're in traffic. Just what you need is your headset. You can learn at work. Let's assume you usually take breaks at work. You can learn during your break time. You can learn on your way back from work. You can learn anytime that is convenient for you. It's only on Saturdays that you have to be available by 8 p.m. And even for the Saturday class, we have replays. So there are some Saturdays that you might not meet up. You watch the replay. Do you understand? So there is no particular time. So this is the webinar for 1,000 naira. Can you pay another 1,000 naira for this? I do not recommend that. I do not recommend you pay another 1,000 naira for this because we are doing the same thing. We do this once a month, but we're doing the same thing. Please, 1 week grace to balance up, sis. I missed some of the lectures. How can I get it? I'll send the replay to the group. I'm no longer in the WhatsApp group. Yes, you can pay and send it to the admin. At least you still have the number of the person who sent you the link to join. So you can send it to that person. Any other question? I have been watching how you pronounce words correctly. And even when you are fast, I admire your dedication and commitment. Thank you very much. I want to charge my battery. Thank you for impact. Please, we need the replay, ma'am. The replay will be sent to the group. Please, can someone pay for me? Please, if you're willing to pay for anyone, please let the admins know so that we do not want a situation whereby anyone is scammed. Please do not send your account details to the group or to the Zoom. If you want to ask for help, please ask for help. That's fine. And if you're willing to help anyone, please reach out to the admins first to be sure you're doing the right thing. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate everyone's commitment to keeping the community safe. I love the way you speak, ma'am. Thank you, Felix. Please, can someone pay for me? Please, will there be another webinar next month? Yes, we do this once a month. So if you want to invite your colleagues or you have children, the webinar is appropriate for children from 13 years and above. So if you have anyone you want to enroll for, yes, we do this every month, once a month. Any other question? Any other question? This is the webinar for 1,000? Yes, I already answered that. Any other question? I want to speak like you. Yes, enroll in the academy and you can speak. What did you study? Okay, first degree computer engineering, but right now I'm running another course on English education. And the discounts will apply then. I don't understand your message, Comfort. Somebody said, I will miss your voice, ma'am. Enroll in the academy so you don't miss my voice. At least you get to hear my voice every week. Any other person? So those of us with network issue can't get an extension is unfair. We can keep trying tonight. I believe the network would work before the night goes up. Keep trying tonight. Wow, you speak like you read linguistics. No, I didn't. We need special classes, please. I enroll in the Secret Diction Master Academy. There are lots of classes in the Secret Diction Master Academy. If someone says she paid 32,000 mistakenly, send it to the group. The admins will attend to you. Send it to the group
or you can just reach out to one of the admins. They would attend to you. You get your refund. Will the discount apply by next webinar? Like I said, the webinars is just once a month. So what was our salary earners? Can you extend the bonus till weekend? The truth is, I am the lead instructor. This is an organization. So when it comes to fees, I cannot say so much. I can only follow instructions, right? So maybe if I'm able to talk to the management, they can do something about extending the bonuses. But for the fee, I can assure you, it moves to 31,999 naira tomorrow. So I said, I need one of the admin numbers so I can come back to WhatsApp group, please. Just go to, how did you get the link to join this group? There's no way we can send you the admin's number here. The link, how you got the link to join this group, just go to that group. And or if it was from Facebook as well, and you would just see it in the profile now. How did we get the book you promised at the beginning? The book I promised, I said I have a silent words ebook for some people. So those that enroll tonight will get the ebook. It's only those that enroll tonight that will get the ebook I promised. Are you going to send the recording to the group? Yes. What time do we meet Mondays to Fridays? Any time that is convenient for you. Mondays to Friday, you learn any time that is convenient for you. It's only on Saturdays that we meet by 8 p.m. Mondays to Friday, everybody work with the time that it's okay for them. Is the 6 weeks? Oh, I can see that question again. There's a question I saw now. Is the 6 Weeks Academy a recorded program? It's a practical program. Mondays to Fridays, you have access to our lessons on the e-learning platform. On Saturdays, we'll come like this on Zoom to practice together. I hope that answers your question. I love your style. Take your flowers. Thank you very much. I'm very, very interested, but I don't have the money. Mark, can I do the registration in my convenient time? Yes, you can register at your convenient time, but you get to pay more and you don't get access to the bonuses. I admire this energy. I will recommend this class to some of my colleagues. And ma'am, please be careful about scammers. Nigerians don't like good things. Good night. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I love the way you speak. I need to pronounce what's correctly. I celebrate you, ma'am. Okay. I think there are no more questions. Ma'am, where will you enroll? I don't understand your question well. Okay, thank you, everyone. I need to call it a day. Again, if you are interested in the academy, the account details is right on the screen. UBA 2069725016. Olubukola R. Agbalaya. Make your payment tonight. Make a payment of 20,999 naira instead of 31,999 naira. Get all the bonuses worth 85,500 naira. Get our certificate, get access to the academy immediately. And of course, you get our complete refund assurance if after 6 weeks, you go through the course and you do not get results. Remember, it is either you go back to the university, start from JAM, and you start to learn. And that does not even guarantee. Because most lecturers don't even speak English in the classes. Even when they speak it the way that is convenient for them. So if you really want to speak confidently and eloquently, without sounding fake, without being scared of those you're speaking to, the 6 Weeks Diction Master Academy is the best place for you. And all you need is just 20,999 naira. The account details again is UBA 2069725060. The account details are on the screen. Okay, thank you. I'll check that up and figure out if you're correct. Details, sometimes it can be singular, it can be plural. So, but then I'll work on that. Eno Ekong. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your evening. Now, somebody said, where will I send the receipt when I pay? Send it to the group. Send it to the group where you got the link to join this class. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you, Kalu. Thank you, Galaxy. Thank you, Modina. Thank you, Chioma. Mohammed, thank you. Gift, thank you. Chizoba, thank you. Joshua, thank you. Francisca, Dorcas, Edward, thank you. Is it Fizzle now? Falade, thank you. Kelechi, thank you for paying. Ubanede Favor, thank you. Samsung, thank you. Apple, thank you. Blessing, thank you. 871, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Marcus, you still didn't pronounce the word. What's the word? That's run away. Like the way messages are coming up, you just keep going up, 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 up. You can send the word to the group, please. That word you said I didn't pronounce, you can send it to the group. Thank you, everyone. I need to go now. Have a great evening. The account details is right here again, and it's also in the screen. If you have questions, please ask. The replay will be sent to the group tonight, so you can go over it and learn as well. I sincerely appreciate all of you. Don't forget to recommend us to your colleagues, friends, boss. We train organizations, we train schools, we work with companies as well. And to those of you in Abuja, like I said, I'll be in Abuja this month. And I have special offer for those in Abuja. So once the offer is done, I'll send it to the group. Bye-bye, everyone. God bless you.